Hey guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today we are going to be doing my May nail picks. So these are just the polishes that I wore in May. I did two nail stamping tutorials that I will insert in here as well so you can see what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and start with the first one I did in May. Alrighty, so this was a really fun one. I got to pull out something that I've had in my collection for a long time and that I just don't get to use that often. This is the Color Paints by OPI. They are not opaque. These are kind of like jelly polishes. They're very see-through and really they're for different types of nail art. But when I purchased these back in 2015, I think I did a review on my channel. I'll link it here. It's very old. But I did like them. I just didn't really know what I was gonna do with these. And I recently pulled these out to do a really cool hibiscus nail art tutorial. So I will pop the picture in so you can see what we're talking about as we go over this. So this particular polish nail art started out with a base coat of white. And so one of my favorite, very cheap, very affordable white bases to use is the Sinful Colors Snow Me White. I find this to be just a really basic white shade. It's really cheap. So again, if you do a lot of nail art where you need a white base, you can't go wrong with this. You can get this at the drugstore. So we started with that. And then we took some nail stamping polish. This is from a company called Bundle Monster. This is their straight up black stamping polish. I love it. It's very dark. You get really good pigment with this. It is hard to clean up though, so just a word of the warning. This is their straight up black. Now, mine is packaged with the name Bundle Monster, but again, you can't see it because it's so dark. This has actually been a store that has rebranded into a company called Maniology. So if you're looking for stamping supplies, I highly recommend them. They pretty much have everything you need to get started. Alrighty guys, so from there I took that black stamping polish and I used this plate from Born Pretty Store. This is their stamping nail art plate, and you can go to bornprettystore.com to get different types of plates. They're very affordable, but a word of warning, they do come from China, so right now it could take a while to get to you. So this one is all really pretty floral patterns, and I used only two images because I wanted to do a hibiscus plate. So if you can see right here, this is the hibiscus image I used right here, which is gorgeous. And then I used this little like green fern one because I wanted to put some green in there, but it has a lot of pretty, just different types of floral patterns on this one. And this is the plate. I want to give you the number. It's their BPL024 plate. So after we stamped the black outline of the hibiscus and the green fern, I then went in with my color paints. And so just to give you, these are a mini set that I picked up. This first one here is the Silver Canvas Undercoat. I did not use that. I used that white base that we talked about earlier. I did use primarily yellow. I used Chromatic Orange, Pen and Pink, Purple Perspective, and Turquoise Aesthetic. So I was able to actually use a brush and mix these shades together. And then I also have a large one from that line. This is the Magenta Muse. So this is more of like a red. And I was really able to easily mix these colors together to get some really pretty looks on the nail. And I just painted in where the black lines were, kind of like a coloring book. It was really, really fun to do, and something I never would have thought to even use these polishes for, but it just kind of came to my mind, like maybe I could use those and do like a watercolor painting. They mix really well. I don't know if you can get these anymore, but I certainly will try to look and link them below if I can find them. Alrighty guys, next up I just did a very basic nail one day, just regular polish. I used the Julie G polish, and I want to say that this is in the shade, oh my gosh, I cannot remember, it's eluding me. I will write it down here in the bottom, but I cannot find Julie G polish anymore. I don't know if they were discontinued, but it's a really pretty rose gold chrome. Absolutely love polishes like this. This took 2 coats to get fully opaque. And it's okay, like you know, some chromes get really, like, you know, you can see the lines running in the chrome, so you do have to be careful when you paint this on your nails. Again, I don't know what happened to Julie G polish. I'm not really sure if that brand just went under or if they sold out, but I really liked Julie G polish, and I'm really glad I still have this because I love rose gold chrome colors. Alrighty Alrighty, next nail art that I did was a really fun one using the new Kathleen Lights or Lights Lacquer Your Nails But Better collection. I purchased 5 out of the 6 polishes, and so I have them all here, and I did a full review on this, so I will link that as well, but they're all here, so I'm going to briefly kind of just run through them very quickly. This first one is called Matilda. This is definitely one that I would recommend. It's a very light beigey brown, so if you like to do nail art and you need kind of like light base color, this is really good. All of these polishes were one coat except for the darkest one, and that one is Olivia. And I also would recommend this one. This is a really pretty dark chocolate, but actually does show up brown on your nails. So again, Matilda and Olivia, the lightest and the darkest. Not the lightest in the collection, but the lightest one that I purchased. Really recommend these. They all were beautiful, guys. The only thing I will say is that, like, do you wear brown? I didn't think that I would, but I actually do like them because they're very neutral, and I need a lot of neutral nail polish for work, so I feel like I could get away with wearing a lot of brown. Anyway, this next one is Emma. This is a little bit more of a warmer brown tone color. Again, very, very good formulas. I love the brush on these. I also have Lyla, which is another more cool toned, kind of light creamy brown color. And then I also did Alyanna, which is kind of like a more cool toned dark brown. But these were great. I just absolutely love them. I will link again the video so you can see the full review if you want to get more information. But what I did was I basically put one color on each of my nails, and then I went in with another Moyu London stamping polish. This is a chrome kind of bronzy brown. This is called Whiskey Sour, and this is a really pretty stamping polish. Worked very, very well, and I love how the nail art came out with this polish. And then for the plate that I used, I did like a leopard kind of cheetah print, and I used the Uber Chic Beauty. This is their Wild Luxury Warm-Blooded plate. So as you can see, it's got a lot of like different patterns from zebra to tiger, but I pretty much used a lot of their different types of cheetah print, because they have larger print, they had smaller print, and so I just went kind of based on my nail, and I did the bigger prints on my thumb and the smaller or medium sized prints like on some of my other nails. But it turned out really, really cool. Loved how it all came together. And then the last polish, guys, that I used in May was an indie brand, and this is from Pure Poison Polish. I'm trying to swatch all of theirs that I purchased. I bought a bunch of their pastel creams. So this one is the Lazy Afternoon, and is just a really pretty purple cream. And that's actually what's on my nails today. It's starting to chip a little bit, but it did wear really, really well. Again, I am not sure if this company is still in production. When I looked at the website, it said that they were taking a break. Again, I don't know if that has anything to do with coronavirus. I haven't seen them post a lot on their Instagram, but I liked them. I thought it was I did 2 coats to get it opaque, but it's a really nice cream. I think they make some really pretty polishes, and I'm hoping they're not gone. I hope I can still look and find some more, because I think that they're really, really cool. Alrighty, guys, I really hope you enjoyed my polish picks for May. I had a lot of fun, did a lot of nail art, got to use a lot of colors. It felt like a lot more than normal, so this was a little bit longer than these normally go on my channel, but I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what is the polish that you've been loving. You guys have been giving me some really great indie brand recommendations, so I'm super excited to look more into indie brands. They're kind of like my favorite thing to see, because they come up with some really cool polishes. And I even purchased from Polish Pickup, which you guys told me about, so that won't be coming in for a couple of weeks, but I'm so excited because it's basically a collection of all these indie makers, and they do a theme every month, and then you can go on and purchase from a bunch of different people. So I'm so excited to share with you guys what I got. I didn't get a ton of stuff, very limited. I'm trying to be very conservative with funds, with everything going on with the virus in the world, just trying to be very conservative, but I do want to share what I got with you guys when it comes in a few weeks. But thanks for that recommendation for whoever had told me about Polish Pickup, because I am excited to kind of show you guys what I got. Again, I hope you are doing well. I hope you are staying safe. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.